maybe 15.
That's a lot of mat returns, too.
All right, we moved to 84. Another guy that likes to be in the top position, Corey Day, who continues to just build momentum throughout this season. And number 29 in the country, David Key. Again, a Georgia guy. Oh, Day in right away.
I think he worked up to the head a little bit too early there.
Yeah. But David Key, like I said, another Georgia guy in the lineup. Very interesting. Lots of PA, couple Georgia guys. That state is just getting better and better. David was an NCAA qualifier last year. Went 2-2 at the NCAA tournament. So now you're talking about a guy that knows. I mean, you know this. You won a match at the NCAAs. Yeah. You know what that feels like.
Feels good.
And so he's been there. He's done that. And obviously, he's thinking, oh, next step, All-American.
Yep.
Doing a good job controlling. Okay. And this is where I feel like they might want to weather the storm a little bit.
Yeah. He needs to work in. But Key doing a great job controlling the center.
Great
Back
leg
to
attack.
that leg attack.
He came to wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
They both did. Tight position here. He actually, yep, that's exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
Now, he's got a leg whizzer, you know, to some extent. He still wants to build up and shelf it.
He's able to limp
there
up
it
out.
is. And catch it, maybe.
Great
And this is where Day is good at. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like
already
like a piranha.
Yeah.
And there's no way that Navy didn't know what Day does.
Yep.
Like, he goes to things hard. And I heard this from somebody else, but you were telling me on Friday he wrestled heavyweight a little bit last year.
And he did the same thing against the heavyweights on top.
That bottom position against Corey Day is the last place I want to be right now.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It was when Day chose top against Simeon Holmes from Virginia Tech. So
Yeah.
Binghamton likes to choose top when it's 0-0 or 1-0.
Yeah.
It's very confident is a nice way to put it.
Yeah. And it pays off a lot of the time.
Yeah. I don't see it many times where it doesn't.
Yeah.
So the short time here, he just wants to stay on top.
Oh.
So he's squared. I don't know how the ref's going to call that, though.
And he won't
He's
give
not
him one.
going to say loss of control. And, you know, to the Navy coaches' credit, they were somewhat okay with the call.
Yep.
When I was wrestling in college, if you were there, the ref would give one. Like, it would kind of like a bailout. Like, he didn't want to be a part of the decision-making process. But in that situation, like, I think he made the right call because he could have bear hugged him, pulled him back in tight. Yeah. It's tough. So he's a little high here. He's been in this position a lot in his career. He's got to be a little careful there because you don't want to do something where the ref's just like, that's over the top. College wrestling, though, they're going to let that go.
Yeah. Wrestling is a very aggressive sport.
So now he has a wrist. This is more where he wants to be.
Right back to that power half.
And then for David, for Key, like he obviously wants to peel hands here. He wants to create separation too, like because Day's tight right here. He wants separation where he's high, and that's not where he wants to be. Day just said hi to you.
Yeah, you can tell he's comfortable there. Able to look at the clock.
Here and then again, like, you know, the ref is forced to maybe call a stalemate here
Yeah.
because they can't move. But, like, I don't feel like it's a stalemate necessarily.
Yeah, you can tell both guys are working. Day is continuously working for a turn.
I love that he always does that, but I feel like that's more of a breakdown for him than
Yeah.
anything else. Probably in high school, he probably got a few guys turned on that.
Yeah.
I can tell you this, that doesn't feel good.
No.
Good position here, 12 seconds left in the period. Again, crazy riding time.
Yeah.
Good step
Able
over,
to step
but
back
great,
over.
Great job by Key. Toward the end
working
of the
till the
period,
whistle.
really smart by Key. I don't know what he was
Counts
counting
danger.
there.
Maybe the danger.
So both periods ended. Here comes the challenge, Breck. And, of course, because 97 to 85, I would have to say, obviously, 97. But
Yeah.
they're going to be great matches. But, like, Binghamton's favored. So with the team score, 13, Binghamton 12.
This is a very
maybe.
pivotal match.
Yeah, it is the match. I mean, in many regards. And these coaches are so smart. Like, they only throw the brick when it's really instrumental.
Yeah.
And when it really means something, a win or lose situation. And this is tough because I don't know if you can necessarily say that's a reversal. They was in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Like, he is in a bad spot. But he still had his hands locked. Key did a great job, you know. So it looks like they kept the brick, which always indicates lost challenge. So,
Yeah.
but a good challenge. So Day's going to go down, which, you know, can open this match up even a little
Yeah.
bit more. Riding time's ticking down a little bit, but he's still got over 3 minutes. And again, this will be something that Kyle talks to the team about. Like, even when we're winning a third period,
Yeah.
let's put our stamp on the match. Let's not just wait till time ticks down. Let's get one and
Yeah.
get two, essentially, and you get in the other guy's head too, because like then at EIWAs, it's like, oh, this guy beat me
Yeah.
5-0, not 1-0, not 2-1, whatever.
Yeah.
So, good choice. You know, if he has any inkling about winning this match, I mean, that was great. He gets one, and I kind of agree with Coach Evans there. They called action, but Coach Evans wanted that stall call, and
Yeah.
he backed out pretty well. Good reshot.
Not quite able to reach the leg. Wow. Great go behind.
Yeah. And this
Right
is where
in
things are going to get interesting, because you definitely see Key has, at this point, he's got that urgency,
Yeah.
right? And when you just shoot in like that,
Yeah.
smart.
Getting right after it.
Yeah.
And just like that.
Back to an underhook. Key doing a great job, bringing
Yeah.
pressure. 5-4. There's still riding time, but Key's all over him.
Yep.
Oh, so the assistant ref called an illegal headlock. It's interesting to see an assistant ref
Yeah.
dictate some calls like that. And they're going to look at it,
Yeah.
which is good, because sometimes assistant refs do a lot of this was lock hands, this was whatever. But it's always up to the head ref to be like, well, I'm the head ref, so I get to call it the way I
Yeah.
want to call it. So it's great that they're working together on this, and they want to get it right, because they understand. 13-12, you're in a 6-4 match, could be 5-4, right? And so hopefully we have a good angle here to look at it. So he's double undered. Okay. I don't see anything illegal. Do you, Micah?
I don't believe so.
I don't see anything, but it looked like Day got injured a little bit. And let's be honest, this is not bad for Day right now.
No, I mean,
To get this, like,
if this goes the other way and it wasn't potentially dangerous, you got to be at least a little bit upset that they didn't wrestle that through. If you're Navy,
no, get up there and give some water or something. But yeah, I mean, this isn't bad. And look at how he looks. Like, he's super fresh.
Yep.
So they're gonna take that point away, and so I think we're all in agreement. So 5-4, and Coach Evans is like, it shouldn't even been to that because now he's got a bit of a break, right?
Yeah.
Now, if he does secure a takedown, okay, and Day's on his skates a little bit right here for sure, okay? Yeah.
That's the
and that could have been
first.
That could have been a stall call and a back out call actually,
Yeah.
if the ref really wanted to get animated.
So that was the first stall.
So here we go, 5-4, 2:35 on the ride, so that's secured. But a takedown puts this into overtime, and he's all over him again. And you gotta stay in there to some extent. So he does there.
He's able to circle back in.
Yeah.
3 seconds
These
left.
have definitely been like some frustrating losses for Navy.
Yep.
Like Coach Colout's got and his staff's got to be, and he's on his skates.
Yep.
And that's where you want to be careful. It's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
Wrestling gets animated like that. It's okay.
Yep.
And they just need to shake hands, be sportsmen, and they were.
And they're going to meet again, so
Yep.
they
Great
could easily
match.
meet again.
Binghamton comes out ahead. The team score moves to 16-12. Binghamton. We'll be right back. You're watching ESPN Plus.